Buenas a todos, bienvenidos al canal Gran Capi. Como podéis ver, seguimos en Siberian y bueno, nos ha traído el tranvía a Kate y vamos a inspeccionar esta parada, tienda de Müller. Aquí es donde nos puede llevar, a los sitios que nos pueden llevar. Bueno, pues vamos a inspeccionar esto, a ver qué hay más por aquí. ¿Qué pasa, hombre? ¿No dejan pasar? No, vale. No, no me dejan pasar, Vamos, seguimos inspeccionando. Todo, a ver. Bueno, titulares. Nuevos hallazgos sorprendentes en la mina clandestina. Las investigaciones sobre el caso de la mina de sal, descubierta tras un soplo en la región de la taiga de hierro, han dado un giro inesperado. Bueno, esto yo creo que ya lo hemos visto. Vamos, volvemos. A ver,
Typical of the town, judging from what I've seen so far of the architecture here.
bueno, a ver qué hay por aquí, mirar. Bueno, estamos en un barrio de anticuarios.
An antique shop, but not the one I'm looking for.
Miller's? Oh, straight ahead, Fraulein. You can't miss it.
No, that isn't the antique shop I'm looking for.
Hello? Please refrain from touching the merchandise.
Müller und Söhne? It's just over there, on the next corner.
Judging from what I can make out, Müller's shop must be situated at a crossroads in the heart of the district.
Bueno, estos son lo que tenemos que visitar. A ver. Encuentra la tienda de Müller. Y esto, visita los puestos antes de hablar con el anticuario. Esa es la segunda opción. ¿Hey? Mira, ahora a ver. Bueno, a ver, mirar por aquí.
The top brands have nonetheless managed to get a foothold in the district.
Bueno, bajamos por aquí, ¿no? Por aquí. Por ahí, venga, bajar. Mirar, a ver.
Even Simon Steiner wouldn't have done any better. I hope he and his granddaughter are okay.
Al callejón este.
Must be nice to live here, in the heart of the district and yet away from prying eyes, like in another world. Müller und Söhne. Mother and son. This must be the place. I thought as much. So, Hans was here in Wagen after all. That hallmark on that sphere proves it. Wonder what that automaton was used for. I have to get a closer look. Well, that is if someone lets me in.
Visita los puestos. Voy a visitar los puestos. A ver, un momento. Me queda este.
Can't be this way. Feels like I've completely lost my appetite since the mines. And yet, Wagen is famous the world over for its cakes.
A hablar con este hombre.
You can't miss it, Fraulein.
Pues ya está todo visitado. Así que ya me dirás.
Feels like I've completely lost my appetite since the mines. And yet, Wagen is famous the world over for its cakes. Inventory day. Ring 3 times for urgent matters.
You rang?
Yes. Sorry to bother you.
I should talk to the antique dealer. I can always browse later.
I was in the middle of an inventory. Is it urgent?
Hello. I mean, guten Tag. Herr Müller?
Guten Tag, Fräulein. I am stock-taking, if you will.
Oh, sorry to disturb you, but if you don't mind, I'd like to show you a painting.
A painting?
Yes, of someone I'm looking for. A girl who apparently looked like me.
Well, I'm rather busy. But all right. Show me.
You see? It has the name of your shop on it.
Yes, the label certainly comes from here. It's very old, though.
It's the only clue I have as to the whereabouts of the girl.
I see.
My guess is, whoever owned the painting must have been a client of the shop before the painting was stolen by the Brown Shadow during the Second World War.
That's all very possible. That was when the shop sold materials for artists. As you can see, we don't sell that type of article anymore. Do you mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. Do you know anything about the artist?
Well, I'd say this style is close to the naturalist school, which makes sense given the date on it. The signature is very faint. From what I can make of it... No, the name doesn't ring a bell. Sorry, Fraulein.
I've been told I look like the model in the painting. A slight exaggeration, no doubt. But is there any chance that you know who she could have been?
There's no exaggeration, Fraulein. Indeed, she does look like you. But I'm sorry, I've never seen her before.
How could the case have come from your shop?
Going by the date, the painting must have been done in my grandfather's day. Back then, the shop sold materials for art, and this type of case would have been used to protect a painting. Or to carry documents, a manuscript, or even sheet music. Apart from that, there's not much else I can tell you.
Pity. You were my last hope.
I can tell you where it was painted, though, if it's any help.
Oh?
Yes, I'm certain. That's the refuge at the Silberspiegel. You can make out the mountain circus in the background. It overlooks Wagen and leads to the Swiss border.
Right.
You can get there by the tramway. Just head southeast and get off at the end of the line.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Mind you, there's quite a hike from the station to the refuge.
Oh, I'll manage.
Anything else, Fräulein?
Actually, there is. I noticed an object in your window there. A strange metal sphere which might work with an automaton mechanical heart I have.
Yes, it's an authentic Vorarlberg.
Do you mind if I try it?
No, not at all. Let me get it for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Bueno, ahora qué hago. Usar, yo creo, la llave esta, ¿no? Elemento de miniatura. Bueno, pongo el corazón aquí. La llave esta, ¿no? El elemento. Le doy cuerda.
Fascinating.
Oscar? Oscar, can you hear me?
Hello, Kate Walker.
Me alegro de volver a verte. O esto ya empieza a ser una costumbre, ¿no? Me alegro.
Oscar, I'm so glad you're back among the living.
Delighted to see you too, Kate Walker. But I seem to have an internal management issue. This host body's instincts seem to be at odds with me, and...
Oscar, is everything all right? Oscar? Oscar, come back!
Oh dear, I can't control myself. Help, please, Kate Walker. Help me.
Oscar, where are you going?
I can't help it, Kate Walker. It's taking me away.
Oscar! Wait! Come back!
I am out of control, Kate Walker. Help.
Hey, what the?
¿Y dónde vas?
That thing is crazy.
Oscar! Talk to me, Oscar! Oscar, answer me! Oscar, are you there? Talk to me, Oscar! Have you seen an automaton? Like a small animal.
Oh, I sure did. The little bugger just rushed inside this coffer.
Well, do you have the key?
Oh, I have plenty on my stall. Please feel free to find the right one, and then get the hell out of here with that pet of yours.
Hang on, Oscar. Just stay where you are, okay?
That shouldn't be a problem given the situation, Kate Walker. But please hurry. This host body's instincts are fighting me for control.
Well, this one could work with the coffer. I guess. I guess it could open the coffer.
Vale, ¿qué más? A ver. Ahí abajo, a ver.
Could be this one. Or another. Oh, come on, there must be a way to see which key is the right one for the coffer.
Bueno, me queda de ver aquí. Esto.
That one could be as good as any.
Bueno, esto, el cofre tiene esta forma, ¿no? Digo yo que alguna llave que tenga esa forma. Esta.
This is the one. There you... Oscar! No! Don't! Oscar! Don't move! Oscar?
Soy.
There you are!
My apologies, Kate Walker, but it seems I am unable to take over this body's instincts. It won't budge.
Hang in there, Oscar. I'll find something to force it out. I mean, you out. Whatever. You know what I mean. No, I can't use that. Hey, wait a second.
Kate Walker, what are you...
Sorry, Oscar. It's all I could come up with. You need to fight it, Oscar.
Help!
Fight it, Oscar.
But I can't!
You can do it, Oscar. I know you can. He's trapped in a dead end. I got him now.
Vamos a bajar por aquí.
Oscar, what are you doing?
I am unable to control the beast's infernal instinct. Help me, Kate Walker.
Okay, calm down. Good boy. Nice and easy. That a boy.
Convencer, amenazar, negociar. Venga.
Who wants a treat? If you come now, I'll give you a treat. Come here now.
Convencer, venga.
Come here. Who's my boy? Come here now. Oh, such a good boy. Come on. Oscar! Oscar, don't! Oscar! Oscar, please! Come back! I need you! No, not again. Not Oscar. Oh, darn it, why do I have to lose everyone I love?
So, couldn't you catch it?
No, sorry. I lost your Vorarlberg sphere.
Oh, forget it. Nobody wanted it anyway. And it was taking up window space. Automatons don't fascinate people like they used to. I imagine you're the only one who will notice it's gone.
It's a terrible loss indeed. More than I could say. But thanks for all your help anyway.
You are very welcome. Good day to you, Fraulein.
Thank you, Herr Müller. I'm off to the mountain refuge you told me about. Good day. Come on, Kate. Herr Müller gave you all the pieces of information you needed. And Oscar must be long gone now. Better move on to the...
What the hell is my broom doing here?
The damn thing is on the loose, huh? Well, good riddance.
Bueno, vamos al tranvía. He dicho que tenemos que ir en esta vera. El refugio, vale, pues ahí. Donde estamos, la pensión es donde de donde venimos. Estamos en la tienda de Müller y vamos al refugio, vale.
When was the last time anyone was here? Pretty sure that's a bad idea. Tempting, though. Not exactly welcome. The refuge must have been a popular destination for vacationers.
Bueno, estamos en la estación del refugio y tendremos que ir al refugio que no sé, voy a andar por ahí.
Ah, how nice. Thanks, but no thanks. No one here. Hardly surprising. It's so beautiful, so calm. But what am I doing here? Well, they say bad things come in threes. First Mother's death, then poor Katusha, and now Oscar. I can't believe I've lost him again. Am I doomed or what? Thank goodness I've still got the girl in the painting. Something to hang my hopes on. But maybe I'm just kidding myself. And why me? Why not Katusha? Why did she have to die? It's like this painting has chosen me. Oh, it's a beautiful place. Don't know what I expect to find here, though. Yet somehow it feels right. Can't say why. I mean, why am I so sure this mountain refuge has anything to do with the painting? Maybe I'm just a hopeless optimist. Or a lost dreamer. I guess there's only one way to find out.
Bueno, se acabó el descanso.
Herr Müller was right. It's quite a walk to the refuge. Well, I guess the sooner I head out, the sooner I get there. Bit too close to the edge, if you ask me. I should find a safer spot. Wow, what a fantastic view. I should try and find a better spot to admire it from. If what I read about the region is true, Switzerland should be nearby, on the other side of those mountains. That is stunning. Oh, man. I guess that's the refuge, way over there. Oh well, better get going. That is stunning. If what I read about the region is true, Switzerland should be nearby, on the other side of those mountains.
Bueno, volvemos.
I better be careful here. Too many fallen trees and wobbly rocks for my liking. What the hell was that? Now, what do we have here? In memory of all mountain resistance fighters. It doesn't look old at all. Too bad I can't take a break. That would have been a nice place to sit for a minute. hiking tips? Thanks, but I think I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Bueno, a ver, planifica tu viaje, informa a otras personas de la ruta que has elegido ahora. Adapta la ruta, bueno, todos son consejos.
Looks like all sorts of wild animals live in these mountains.
Vale.
Well, that was one heck of a walk. Oh, come on. A ladder now? Okay, let's just do this. Pretty sure there must be another way. Oh. Finally. Oh. That must provide energy to the refuge. I've seen that before. That must be it. Now I should try to find a matching point somewhere. Those sharp peaks, they look exactly the same.
Just what I was looking for. Perfect.
Looks similar, sure, but it could just be a coincidence. I need to find more accurate clues.
Vale.
That rock wall, it can't be a coincidence. Wow, hardly changed at all.
Breathtaking, isn't it, Fräulein?
Beautiful.
It is called the Silberspiegel, our local pride.
Judging from my painting, it wasn't that different 60 years ago. Ma'am, is everything all right?
Yes. It's just that You look very much like the person in the picture, Fräulein.
So, you do know her then, don't you?
Can't say I don't, but it was a very long time ago.
Actually, I've come a very long way to find out about her. I would really like to know who she is, or was. It's very important to me, you see?
And why is that, Fräulein?
Se lo prometí a Katiusa. Esta lámina es lo único que me queda. Usted misma lo ha dicho. Se lo prometí a Katiusa, venga.
I made a promise to a friend who happened to save my life before losing her own.
I see. By the way, what is your name?
Oh, Walker. Kate Walker.
I am Lenny Renner.
Nice to meet you, Frau Lenny.
Demoiselle, my dear. My legs never did manage to get me to church in time.
Oh, Demoiselle Lenny.
Well, Fräulein Walker, 1937, you say? Ah, that was before the war, when I could still run like the fawn wind. Father was the manager in those days.
Bueno, ahora vamos a verano de 1937.
It was one summer evening that the whole story of your painting began. I remember it like it was yesterday. A group of scientists were staying at the refuge to prepare for an expedition to some faraway place in the east. They were being trained by a local alpinist who was to guide them. His name was Leon Kabatis. Oh, handsome as a Greek god he was. And an Olympic champion, no less. Very popular with the ladies. And he was lovely to me. Would give me a wink and a smile whenever I served him his beer. Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny, he would say. In French, if you please. Made me feel like a proper little madam. But then Frau Junta would always shoo me away.
Frau Junta?
Must have been in her mid-20s. But of course, to me, she was an old hag. Past it. And I didn't like the way she bossed my Leon around with that camera of hers. The refuge was buzzing. Everyone was jolly. And the scientists were there, debating as usual about this and that. A cheerful bunch, really, despite their disputes. Except, that is, for one, Frank Hoss was his name. Preferred his own company. Though I could see, even with my young eyes, he was devious as the devil.
But what about the girl in the picture?
Well, she was there that evening too. She had come to work through the summer. Her name was Dana Rose. Ah, she was as cute as a button and well-mannered with it. Even father was sweet as a lamb to her.
Take care of the scientist drinks, then go around taking orders. And have a look at the stove while you're at it.
Yes, Herr Gustav.
Will you be alright now, Dana? It's the first busy night since you started, so just ask if there's anything you need to know. Alright, my lovely?
Me vendría bien algún consejo.
Thank you, Herr Gustav. I'd be grateful if you could give me a few pointers.
Oh, there's not much to it, really. Keep up your smile and the twinkle in your eye. Add that to a bit of friendly banter, and you'll soon have them eating out of your hand, my girl.
But what should I talk about?
For a start, people love to speak about themselves, right? But make sure you have an escape line ready, in case they drag on, or if things become, inappropriate. Especially when they've had one or two too many. So stay on your guard and you'll be fine.
Smile, banter, guard up. Got it.
That's it. Because you don't want old Gustav having to wade in and pull you out of trouble. You hear me, Dana?
Don't worry, Herr Gustav. I'll be fine.
Off you trot then, my lovely. Keep smiling, and you'll have them carrying your tray for you.
I need to serve those drinks to the scientists.
Bueno, hay tarea, macho. A ver, diario. Gracias al trabajo de verano que he conseguido en el refugio de montaña de Silbersberg, podré ayudar a mis padres a pagar la matrícula. Fue Adam Jimmer, el amigo de mi padre, que me puso en contacto con Herr Gustav. Es el hombre que atiende ahí. El gerente del refugio que me ofreció el empleo, así que comienzo mi aventura. Viva, se acaba el cole, aunque este año ha sido un paseo por el parque en comparación con el concierto de primavera. Menudo estrés, menos mal que ya se ha acabado. Me alegro de tener una temporadita de descanso, aunque estoy deseando ir a la academia de música el año que viene. Por eso mismo, muy pronto empezaré mi trabajo de verano en el refugio de Herr Gustav en la montaña Silbersberg. Bueno, ya que habla todo esto, el sueldo no es ninguna maravilla, pero me vendrá bien para pagar mis estudios todo esto, ¿no? Además, disfruté de pensión completa y todo el aire puro de la montaña. Mamá no me deja de decirme lo bueno que será para mis pulmones. Sospecha que exagera lo de mi enfermedad para poder tenerme bajo su ala, como una mamá pato que protege a sus polluelos. Pero no pienso decir nada, no es momento de entristecer a mis padres que bastante preocupaciones tienen últimamente. En primer lugar está el problema del dinero, o mejor dicho, de su ausencia. La tienda de mis padres no va tan bien como antaño, eso seguro. Además veo que papá se siente humillado ante la idea de que tenga que trabajar para pagar mis estudios, ya que no puedo ahorrar tanto dinero como Herr Jimmer, su amiga y antigua socia. Bueno, ahí está la foto, ¿no? De la familia. Y luego está la sombra marrón y su acoso a mis padres y a nuestros vecinos. La cosa parece haber empeorado en las últimas semanas. Llegué a oír a mis padres susurrar algo sobre un posible ascenso al poder de ese horrible partido político. La más preocupante es que su influencia no solo está aumentando en Ostertal, sino por toda Europa e incluso en el mundo entero. Nunca me ha interesado mucho la política, pero tengo muy claro que esto es una mala noticia para todos. Wagen, 1 de julio 1937. No tengo tiempo para escribir. Hay mucho que hacer en el refugio. Es un trabajo agotador, pero muy interesante. Qué alivio que Herr Gustav sea tan amable conmigo. Aunque no puedo decir lo mismo de su hija Leni. Quizá solo nos haga falta un poco de tiempo para conocernos mejor. Pronto lo sabremos. Bueno, en fin, debo darme prisa. Pronto llegarán nuevos clientes a pasar el verano. Menudo grupito, por cierto. Si no he entendido mal, se trata de unos científicos que se están preparando para una expedición. Por lo visto se traen a un guía e incluso a una famosa cineasta. Aquí no hay ni un momento de respiro. Esta es la cineasta junta, se llama. Bueno, esto es la lista del pedido de las cervezas. Vale. Bueno, vamos a servir las cervezas. No puedo inspeccionar, a ver, mirar.
What a strange mechanism. It reminds me of the automatons on the musical square.
¿Esto qué es? No, esto es para salir. Aquí. Vean, una cervecita. Vale, bueno, eso es la cervecita. A ver. Bueno, la lista de lo que quieren. La comanda, ¿no? Un espierce, luego más un espierce y viernes.
So this is the Spitze.
Se ve una pinta de esto. Vale, ya está uno. Ahora otra, un espierce y viene viernes. Vale, ahora este viernes.
Birne, huh? Birne, huh?
Vale. 2 Nebel. Para falta otro, ¿no?
The keg's empty. I need to change it. That should be it. Let's serve these gentlemen now.
No, we'll have to go higher, I'm telling you. But my point is that it's highly improbable that any primate will be able to survive so high up, let alone thrive.
And if they were thriving, we wouldn't be looking for them, would we? I say they've taken to the higher ground, and they only come down to steal livestock and game.
Look out, chaps.
Gentlemen, your drinks?
Ah, good on you, lassie. Horst, make yourself useful and pass these around. First day, is it? Better make a wish then.
All right, I will. I wish you would tell me what all those maps are for.
Ah, that I can grant you. They show all the different locations of an expedition we're planning.
¿Equipar o qué?
And what about you, gentlemen?
Well, let me introduce you to my dream team. Horst Sauer, talented anthropologist and frequent but worthy pain in the ass of your mother. Rudolf Jäger, distinguished ethnologist. And last but not least, Albert Bauer,
paleontologist.
And yourself?
Reinhard Berger, biologist.
As Herr Berger says, we're here to train for the Origin expedition.
In return for funding for our own projects back home.
And for the love of science, eh, Horst?
Oh, yes, of course, Herr Berger. I'm sure none of us would be here otherwise, would we?
And what about you, my lovely?
Oh, I'm Dana. I'm working here during the holidays, that's all. I see you haven't come just for the view, then.
Oh no, Fraulein. We're only here for the beer and a pretty smile. That's our trainer out there. Supposed to knock this scraggly lot into shape for the big climb in Baltayar.
Right.
Bueno, ¿ahora qué hago?
I should take the opportunity to ask them a few questions.
Sí, pero bueno, a ver dónde está para preguntar. Pues no sé, macho.
I should take the opportunity to ask them a few questions.
No puedo moverlo, macho. ¿Qué pasó? Échale un vistazo a la araña que hay en la mesa. Ah, joder, macho.
And what's that one of, if you don't mind me asking?
That is Baltayar, a remote region in the mountains of northern China. That's where I'll be leading my team in a couple of weeks.
And what's this expedition for?
Well, keep it to yourself, but the code name is Origin. And if I have my way, it will likely change the way we perceive humanity.
I'm curious to know what this Origin expedition is all about, though. If it's not top secret, that is.
Put it this way, Fraulein Dana. If, when, we discover what we're looking for, you will no doubt remember this conversation as your claim to fame. You will tell your grandchildren that you served the Origin team, the team that discovered none other than the missing link of the superior race of humans, the Australopithecus habilis, the direct ancestor of Homo sapiens. Or, more vulgarly put, the abominable snowman.
Oh, I see. Now I get why it's called Origin.
Whatever we find, whatever we call it, it's likely to send shockwaves all through the world of anthropology. It will help us to explain how we evolved from Australopithecus to modern man, and then became...
He's off again. Get him started on anthropology and he's like a bolted horse. I don't think Fraulein Dana wants you to clobber her with your explanations, Horst.
I might only be a waitress, but actually I find it quite interesting.
Well, Fräulein, the Origin expedition could lead us to a totally new series of studies, or even reveal a new mode of tribal organization, or a micro-society, by the discovery of a specimen that may well have played a major role in the evolution of modern man.
Come, gentlemen, here's to the Brown Shadow for generously sponsoring this expedition, which is sure to redefine our understanding of mankind.
Oh, I see we're fraternizing with the personnel, gentlemen.
Just giving a toast to our generous sponsor, Herr Herz.
May I remind you that this mission, financed by my party, is confidential? Do you know what that means, Dr. Berger?
Yes, Herr Herz.
It means, gentlemen, it is strictly forbidden to communicate any details or objectives to anyone outside our circle, let alone to the first waitress to come by twinkling her eyelashes. Fraulein, as soon as you're done here, I suggest you get back to your chores.
What a brute.
That is one of the inconveniences of working with a heavily politicized private sponsor. But he's just doing his job. And I suppose, like anything else in life, there has to be some compromise to get what one desires. So, think nothing of it, Fraulein. It is the way of science. Indeed, it is the way of the world.
The way of the world, Herr Berger? I'm sorry, but in case you do not know, let me tell you what members of the Brown Shadow do to Vagarans like me. They smash windows. They assault innocent people for no reason at all. They are fascists and criminals, Herr Berger. With all due respect, don't you feel ashamed to be associated with such tyrants?
I would be careful when expressing such extreme accusations, Fraulein. There are always overzealous members of any party, always have been. And even so, we are not politicians. We do not claim to save humanity. Our job is to explain how it came about. Why, if the scientific community had to halt progress at every political crossroads, then humanity would never have advanced any further than Homo erectus.
Dana, chop chop. This isn't a French parlor, my girl.
Yes, Herr Gustav. I'd better go. Thank you, gentlemen.
Bueno, pues lo dejamos aquí y nos vemos en el siguiente capítulo de Siberia. Si te gusta este vídeo no olvides suscribirte y dale un like si te ha gustado, no te cuesta nada y me ayuda un montón.